Hello, friends. Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well. Tonight's episode, entitled Dead Mall Haul, I thought was rather funny, so I went with it. I'm going to show you what I picked up at the Dead Mall today. The Dead Mall is a mall that I featured a number of episodes ago. It's local to me, probably about 25 minutes away. It's your stereotypical looking 90s mall with stores closing left and right almost monthly. So today being June 3rd, I figured I was going there for something else unrelated to cards. And I thought I'd check it out and go check out the flea market section, like the vendor, little compartment stores with collectibles and video games and DVDs and vinyl and used CDs, and smells like a flea market. You know the deal. So let's start with So today I picked up the 89 Topps Factory set. I believe that's called the Holiday set. I'm not 100% sure. It's got a little advertising bubble gum with the ingredients on it. Copyright 89. It's cellophane wrapped and sealed in there. It was a whopping $10. Now, the most valuable thing inside of this cellophane, in my opinion, is the box itself. The box itself has more value than the cards within. I really believe that. But, is it worth $10? No, probably not. It's probably worth $5. But trying to find it online with shipping, it's rather heavy. And I'll get to eBay in a minute. A little eBay rant coming up. So I picked that up, and that has, for the Binder project, that has some rookies in it. Sheffield, Alomar, Bichette, Randy Johnson, and lastly, Steve Avery. That's correct. Steve Avery made the cut. If you don't know what the 89 Topps Steve Avery card looks like, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll let you pause right here. Go to eBay and check it out. It's a card that's always stood out in my mind, and when you see it, you'll see why. So I also picked up these, although not 80s. You'll know what they are when you see them. The 91 Upper Deck Final Edition set. Probably only 3 or 4 million sets made. So it's still factory sealed, and they were a whopping $5. Could I get these online for $4? $3 maybe? $4 for sure. $3 maybe. But with shipping, can't go for that. No can do. So yeah, I paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but it's the best way to show the support for the locals and keep them going. And the last time I was there, I picked this up. It might be too big for the frame. Let's see. I picked up this factory sealed 88 Donruss Baseball's Best, which is an interesting take on the 88 Donruss. It's got a orange and black border instead of the blue and black. I paid $10 for this set. It's still factory sealed. And it's 31 years old. Nothing on the back. 336 cards. So I picked that up a couple weeks ago, same place, Dead Mall. But my main intention of going there today was they used to have, during that video that I showed, they had an 89 Donruss factory set that was $5, and I did not buy it. And when I went back, when I wound up picking up this, somebody had already snagged the 89 Donruss. Should have bought that for $5. Probably be able to get one at the show for $10. But yeah, and again, these will all be available. These will definitely. I'd be shocked if none of these were available at the show. Again, the sets themselves have no value per se, as far as monetary goes, but the memories cannot be replaced. And I, highly recommend those of you that are fortunate enough to have local card shops that have a bunch of this stuff just sitting there, and if it's priced accordingly, go ahead and pick it up. Enjoy yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is enjoying yourself. So yeah, I want you to help me follow along here with this will look familiar with the Ricky. This is the binder that's going to have, when full, whenever that may be, it's going to have 360 of my favorite rookies from the 1980s. The 1980s, I had shown in a previous video a PSA 5.5 Griffey that I picked up. So I did crack it out. Here it is. I kept the flip. It's inside the penny sleeve. And this was a pain in the butt to break out. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I could replicate it on camera or not. Got to be careful getting the screwdriver in there. Then when you snap it, you break that sonic seal, and then there's plenty of videos out there. I think Mike O did one. So I want you to help me here. And as I said, this binder starts with the 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson rookie, and will end with the Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Upper Deck rookie right here. So I figure that's perfect bookends. Start with Ricky, end with the kid, and in between you're gonna see players like Steve Avery and his 89 Topps. You're gonna see Dante Bichette. You're going to see Bo Jackson. You're going to see Eric Davis. You're going to see Mark Gubicza. You're going to see Alvin Davis. You're going to see Ken Herbeck. You're going to see George Bell. You're going to see all those guys, because all those guys are what I remember when I was really young. And I really developed a love for the hobby. Because you have to remember, the love of the hobby is what's most important. And if you're struggling with that right now, that's okay. That kind of leads me to my next, talking about this 88 Donruss Baseball's Best. I actually won one on eBay today I was the only bidder at 99 cents. Shipping was $8.50. So I figured, I'll put my bid in, and if it's good enough, you know, I'm happy to pay, you know, $10 for it shipped. So I was fortunate enough to be the only one who placed a bid, or I guess unfortunate enough, depending on how you look at it. Earlier today, before winning, I had realized I placed the bet and I wasn't going to withdraw I placed my bid and I wasn't going to withdraw my bid because I like this set, and for $10 I'll live with it. But I learned on June 1st, 2019, eBay is now charging New Yorkers tax on all purchases. Worse than that, tax on shipping. That's right, shipping tax. So picking this set up for 99 cents and $8.50 shipping, I'll pay later. I'm paying 82 cents in tax for a 99-cent win. So yeah, this is gonna be something that's it's a deterrent, I can't lie. It adds up. 10%'s 9, 8 and 9, just under 9%. But shipping and everything else, so if, we're looking at basically 10%. So I was talking to Mike, baseball collector, about this tonight, actually. He brought up a great point. When I said, no, I have to snipe accordingly and adjust my snipes to cover the tax and shipping. If I'm going head-to-head with somebody who lives in a state that they do not collect tax, they will be able to bid more than I will. And that's okay, that's just the way it goes. It's been a rough summer for the hobby. The business side of the hobby, anyway. I want to commend Ed and Mike for their PWCC stance, and I stand with them. It makes me sick. There's numerous scandals with both grading companies going on right now that make me feel unhappy. But like I've always told you guys, I collect because I love collecting. It's still true today. If it all does come crashing down, so be it. I don't think it will, but so be it. And if it does, I'll be able to afford more stuff that I've been priced out of. Looking at you, 1952 Topps, number 311. So yes, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But I'm really proud of what I picked up today. And like I said, this is the box is the best part of this set, and I'll be keeping the box and dumping the commons. Toss it right out. Right in the recycling. Makes great kindling in the wintertime if you're into the fire stuff. Oh, and before I go, Phil, if you're watching this, I need your number. There's some way to get in touch with you. Just because I, enjoy having conversations not involving YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that, and that goes for anyone who wants to text. I am fortunate enough to, in the last 6 months or so, pick up a lot of new hobby brothers. We speak quite regularly on text, via text. Anyway, point being is that, Phil opened a box of 1990 Score on his channel. Might have been, it was last week now. Did not, he's hunting for the Bo Jackson black and white, fantastic, amazingly epic card. Again, if you don't know what that card looks like, pause the video, go to eBay, type in 1990 score Bo Jackson. You'll see it. It's fantastic. Point being, I recommend to Phil and anyone pick up the 1990 score factory set. It's in there. It's part of the regular set. You know, in person, if you buy one at a store, you're looking at $8 to $10 for the set. I know wax boxes are about $5, but they're hit and miss. And again, I understand the aspect of I want to pull one myself, and I totally respect that. It's just an option, something to think about. Because if I see any at the show and they're $5, I'm buying you one. Just because. Man, I can't wait for the show. I just can't wait. You know, we're less than 2 months out. So there's no real reason for me to keep saying, hey, if you can go, you should go. But if you can go, you should still go. But man, I am excited. You know, I can't wait to meet all my new friends and meet each and every one of you and hang out and talk cards, talk 88 Donruss, can talk 2011 Topps, can talk Prism basketball, can talk Prism and NFL, can talk, you know, Topps Living, can talk 52 man, can talk anything you want. That's the beauty of being in that room with thousands and thousands of other collectors. Everyone's a collector and they get it. So be kind. You matter. Always learning. Keep learning.